Hello, my tarot people. Sorry I have been absent. I've missed you so much, and I've been really, really busy. Uh, that's what happens when your schedule starts to, and you have no time to sit down and have a daily meditation with your people. It's been rough. Let me tell you, I really, really realized how much I appreciate this time that I have. And I am so happy that all of my viewers have stayed, even though I haven't put any videos out. And that makes me feel great because people actually trust that I will, and I'm not just going to stop. Because there are YouTube users that do end up stopping, and it's because it is hard to maintain an everyday thing. So I'm going to adjust and make some changes that will fit better with my schedule, and hopefully still bring you the weather, tarot style. Oh, yeah, and I'm wearing this beautiful wig today because my hair underneath looks like I got electrocuted. Pretty sweet. Um, so let's start off with some sage. I feel like burning a lot of sage. I feel like I need a cleansing like nobody's business. It's been just a lot of work, a lot of other people's energies, a lot of madness. Need to refresh. Let's light this guy on fire. Let's cleanse. It's hot. So I want to take this moment to send love out there to those who are feeling a little bit low. I know I was feeling a little bit drained and low recently, and I'm hoping that I wasn't channeling other people's low, but just just my own, just me. um, I just want to talk about for the weekend. Um, I just hope that everyone gets a chance to relax and recharge. Um, I was feeling really stressed out last night, trying to go to sleep, even though knowing I was having the morning to be able to wake up slowly and relax. And usually that makes me feel really happy because I like to take my time waking up and get my coffee and get my breakfast and just kind of sit and meditate. But I had all this stuff just kind of dumped on me, and I know that a lot of people have kind of had a month where everything's kind of just been ripped wide open. Um, I mean, we are entering the last few weeks of Saturn and Scorpio, so it's one of those things. And Saturn and Scorpio is the deep, deep truth, and that's really hard for a lot of people to um, understand and get to. And sorry, there's a cat dog fight going on just as I was. The truth is cats and dogs. Everything's crazy. The truth is hard to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. Because most people want to lie to themselves, including myself. I wanted to lie to myself about certain aspects of things, because it makes it easier to digest and say, oh, no, it'll be fine. Ha! But, there's a hard pill to swallow of truth, and things don't just go away. They stick around, and they have to be dealt with. But having a positive mind frame and positive attitude and not letting worries overtake you can lead to just peace. So instead of laying in bed all night, not being able to sleep, tossing and turning, and worrying about tomorrow that hasn't even come yet, that hasn't even manifested, that what we worry about might not even come to fruition, but we are already predetermining and pre-worrying about it. And I mean, I'm not, it's like I do it, people do it, but it's kind of a waste of energy and time, and it's, just the I guess some of the lying part comes in to be able to tell yourself in that present moment that everything's going to be just fine, and just not to worry about the future at that moment, and take away the peace that you have. I mean, because why would why let what hasn't happened yet already take away your sleep? Because sleep is the most important thing. I mean, that's when you rejuvenate and rest and regenerate your cells and your energy levels, and it's a really important thing to have in your life. And when we let the future take that away from us, we're already setting ourselves up to fail and fall. So it was a rare moment for me, and I feel like it kind of somewhat had to do with the fact that I haven't been able to sit down and have a quiet meditation and share it with you guys, my audience of 58 subscribers. I can't believe I have 58 subscribers. That's like bonkers. Banana go nuts to me. Says the lady in the wig. Don't call me lady. I'm not a lady. Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday. Ah. Happy weekend. If you're watching me in the Western Hemisphere. But, I mean, I just really missed it, and it's difficult, I see, to put into real traditional life, but it's a practice that's important and has to be figured out. I mean, I'm definitely going to try and figure out how it all is going to correspond with everything, and make it into my traditional life of now that's picking up and actually busy and interacting with people more so. I think that almost I have been taking in other people's energies, and it's difficult not to. I definitely have I put up a strong wall, but I mean it does get, my defenses do get low when I get tired and when I have physical ailments, which is common with massage therapy. Uh, so mindful practice of putting up walls and not letting other people's energies affect you. Have you ever been somewhere and somebody comes into a room and they're just really angry, and immediately it changes the whole dynamic of the room? That's the transfer of energy right there. And it's subtle and people don't always realize it, and then it kind of revs up the whole room and the space, and everybody kind of gets in on the anger part, you know. Same thing with like cheering and happiness, and like, you know, it's it's better to keep kind of like this level, clean slate. I mean, it can be a little bit monotone or monotonous, um, but it'll shake the foundations of your energies less. Although I do love going reverse Queen of Wands every now and again, because damn, she's just so fun. And it's a trip wearing this wig. This is actually, I don't wear this one that often. I think it looks pretty decent, but I already have short hair, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I like to wear like the longer ones just to mix it up. I don't know. It's very cabaret, badass rock star sort of. I don't know. And for all you pop fans out there, a little bit of Britney, a little bit in Womanizer. All right, for the weekend. For the weekend. Speaking of wands, queens in reverse. For the weekend. One more. And we're still doing love cards too. Cause, you know, I actually might, I'm going to be in an area where I might stop by a metaphysical shop, so we might be adding another card to the deck, which is probably part of my cards to the, not deck, to the repertoire, which is part of the changes that I'll be making, perhaps. But, who knows? I don't really have a game plan right now. I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. Alright. You are loved more than you consciously know. Share your insecurities with the one you love. You will be surprised and reassured by their reaction. Love is all around you. So if you're feeling like you're kind of at a loss, or not feeling the energies, and that's what's making, that's what the lowness is, I feel like. If you're, you know, if you're worried or wondering and you need reassurance from somebody else of something, ask. Ask. Discuss. Converse. I'm not very good at talking about like the sensitive stuff with people, but I'm very great with everything else. Like, I could talk about just about anything with you. Clearly. I'm here with my videos. But, you know, and that goes right into the next card, actually. Let us be the love we seek, and let us be the change we wish to see. Let us give freely to one another without condition, for it is in giving that we receive. Love generates love. You will receive positive confirmation of this in the next few days. So it looks like a very great love weekend. Sharing insecurities and being reassured, and showing the love that we wish to have. You know, we show people how to love us, and it's very important to be that, in a sense. Because, you know, keep on loving and you'll keep receiving ever greater blessings in return. Because, I mean, you don't really get a whole lot when you're like putting a lot of negativity out there, but when you're giving this kindness and this love, people, you know, there will be people that take advantage of it, but then there are people who will always remember you as this very loving, generous person, and they'll remember that when it comes to return. You know, I've gotten so many wonderful gifts and favors and generosities from people that I didn't even realize that I was gonna get, or I didn't even ask for it. They just were like, here, you know, let me help you out, and I feel like that is because of my kindness that I show. You know, you can't take advantage of it and constantly, you know, take, and it must be reciprocated, you know, a reciprocal relationship. But sometimes you give to one person and you get it from another source, and it's a wonderful thing to keep that whole energy cycle going. You're a jewel even though you may not see it. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Even in darkness you shine eternally bright. Shine, 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 shine. Great. A loving thought triggers a loving response. Your love is felt and appreciated. An angel surrounds you. A sacred union is born. The union of twin souls within a threefold flame. Well, okay. Looks like we may have some love stuff going on this weekend, which is great because, wow, love. wait. Let me try that. Wow, love. Okay. All right. Let's read the cards. Okay. Well, shoot. We have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Moon, and the Seven of Swords. So, looks like there's going to be a choice or decision to be made. And, or conversation between, or two distinct ideas, or, just a choice. Definitely something between two people, or two things, because, Two of Swords. Then we have the Ten of Cups. So, pretty much, it's, the Ten of Cups is like, yeah, awesome, happy, wee! And then we have the Moon card, and then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like the energy is, there's this, like, choice of, you have to kind of make a choice to see and enjoy this, like, wonderful happiness and joy around you, this Ten of Cups energy, which is like that's like the trump card in all of these. I mean, yeah, the Moon is it's a very psychic, intuitive, kind of like not knowing, not being truly able to see always 100%, because in the moonlight you don't always see, but it's kind of like it's your choice. Almost, you have to make a choice to see maybe the happiness around you that is not necessarily all fully, like, able to be seen. And from what you can see, you have to find that the joy within, and don't be cheated out of that. This is the thinking back card, or the somebody's trying to take away some happiness, or to steal your energy or your thoughts. And so it's important to, not to be thinking of what's not illuminated by the light of the moon, but what is. Don't think about the dark side of the moon. Think about the light side that's shining and smiling his little smile at you. And I think this weekend we're actually hitting, tomorrow I think we're hitting the quarter moon, which is all about bringing new things in and pulling things in. And so we want to think positively, obviously, and not be thinking back towards anything that in the past has, brought us down, or made us unhappy. One of my greatest challenges in life: don't think to the past. And allow the happiness to pour in. We have a full moon the next week. So, and it's a quarter moon in Scorpio, so it'll be intense, of course. So it'll be lining up with Saturn and squaring off with, Venus, because that's in Leo. And so definitely it's going to be maybe things from the past of your, of how you, viewed love and money and admiration and social status is going to be challenged. But don't let that, because we're breaking into a new. I mean, this Venus retrograde is changing our perceptions of how we wish to be loved and see joy and see happiness in our lives. Mm-hmm. And here comes Violet. Oh, kitty. Oh, there's the tail. There's the tail. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Alright, so we have, for the punctuation mark for the weekend, go! The Ace of Wands, upright. Well, that's good, because it's about new starts, new actions. The Magician in reverse, the Five of Wands upright, and Death and Rebirth. So it looks like we are starting something, we are kind of rising out of the flame of the phoenix, or trying to at least rise up and start something new against a lot of these other actions that are around us that are happening, um, between people, like we've got a lot of things coming at us, a lot of, um, you know, people to come up against, in a sense of like, um, their own actions and trying to balance our actions versus their actions. And then we have the Magician in reverse, which can be somebody who is, maybe somebody who's tricking you, in a sense. Magician in reverse can be someone who is a deceptive person, and maybe that's where that Seven of Swords comes in. Don't let somebody deceive you or pull you back with their actions. They'll be trying to be underhanded, in a sense, and you are not going to let them steal the energy or the joy or by their underhanded actions, because you're starting a new action. You're moving forward with your life and your direction, and you're taking your wand and you're moving it forward, and you're beating other people's wands back, and you're saying, no, I will be moving forward. So it looks like there might be a struggle to do that, though, because of this deception, this person who kind of has this strange mind control over you. But it can also mean that you're just kind of confused in your own actions, and you're not having the ability to excuse me, oh goodness, you're confused in your own ability to make a choice or move forward or make a transformation in the way that you really want to. And that's why things are unknown or uncertain or not all clear. And this Ten of Cups is like there, but we have to grab it, we have to feel it, we have to take it within and feel it. And we can't, have you ever been at like a store or at an amusement park and you've just been in a rotten mood, and you're in like in a really fun, amazing place, but you're not tapping into that fun, amazing energy? And so I think that maybe we're not tapping into the energies and not allowing our connection to the universe, in a sense, because we're feeling maybe stopped up by other people's actions and not being able to transform. So with that, I'm going to leave you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again hopefully on Monday if we can get it all together. But I wish you a wonderful weekend, and adios.